So we're over here with the great wheel coming in for the time side, and it's driving off of the pinion on this arbor or shaft right here, and it's powering our dials. So we have direct power coming into this arbor, and this arbor is coming into a contrate or contrite wheel, however you want to term it, and it's going vertically. So it's a wheel and gear, it's turning at 90 degrees. I can see it's got a lot of dried oil, it's got bronze filings in there, and it's just wearing itself out to nothing. That's how dirty it is. And it's coming up into all these couplings, which have to be checked for security and cleaned, and coming back up to another contrite wheel to take it on another 90 degree over to the floor, where it's going straight up. And it's going straight up in the center of the dial tower, the 4-dial tower. It's going straight up, and then we hit to another contrite wheel going to 4 separate horizontal shafts to each dial. And then there's a motion work that stops right behind the dial, and they're all gummed up. And I'm not sure, no one seems to know the last time the mechanism was run. We may have some hints. It could have been 2011, so it's been some time since it's been in operation here. So, and come back over here while we have the video rolling. So we have that same shaft, which is powering the clock. The shaft is powering the clock, and it's powering the clock dials rather, and it's also powering our inside dial. So that's how the time is identical. Once we get those times set, it's golden. We want to keep it that way. So that one shaft is, so when we're here, we're confident that we know what time it is outside. We don't have to go running around the building and down several flights of stairs. We can do it from here. So that one shaft, and that shaft can't slip and it can't do anything unless we have teeth breaking or something like this. So, coming up here to our escapement. So we're coming up from, on this shaft, we have this gear, which is mating with a pinion, and then we have another pressed wheel mating with another pinion, and it's driving this shaft, which is the escape wheel shaft, and I see there's some tips of the escape teeth that have been bent and broken off, and you can even pick that up. They're the little shiny portions in the film. That's showing metal fatigue and wear. And I can't see, without taking this all apart, the condition of the pallets. Here's our pallets, and this is a deadbeat escapement, okay? And wow, look at this. So this was loose on its own accord. You know, we can take up, compensate some stuff. Look at that. Oh my God. So yeah, so this is supposed to be, there should be a pin in there, there should be a set screw, and that has just totally come out. And if this has happened while it was running, this would be totally detrimental to this guy. So anyway, so we'll just put it back in for now, make note of it. That screw is out. So all kind of little intricacies like this I'm concerned about, because of the dirt and grime. We can't see what's actually going on with the movement. And it looks like we could have had some teeth repair here on this pinion. I can't really tell. Again, it's very dirty. Something just doesn't look right there. So